Alright, here we go for the third game. Orange takes the face off. It's got Swarthout and Erickson up front with him. Puck comes back to Sestefan. He throws along the boards to Hagen. Hagen gets to Ulrich. Sorry, that was Swarthout to Ulrich. Back to Swarthout. Swarthout has it along the boards. Stops it, tries to throw down deep. We're playing Metro East. Johnson back for it. That's going to be an icing call on Metro. Puck will come all the way back down. It's like it'll be to the left of the Metro East goalie. Heinert line comes out. Breaker to his right, Schwartzball to his left. Out back is Eide and Armentrout. That goes back behind the net. Comes up. Right up to Raker. Raker shot right on point. And covered by the Metro player. 14:21 left here in the first period. Heinrich steps into the face-off, goes into the corner. Breaks it back behind the net with it. Comes back, Breaker picks it up, gets it to Heinrich out front. Heinrich shot, goes wide of the net. Heinrich back in, throws it out front, runs home. Metro will come out with it. Nice job. We're going to get an offsides call on Metro. 14 minutes left in the first period. Lorenzen line will come out. Christensen to his left, Hagen to his right. That comes out. Christensen picks it up. He's got Hagen to his right. Skates it in, brings it into the corner, throws it out front. Metro's there, breaks up the play. Comes out to Davis. Funny carry him off the boards. Davis able to keep it in, but only temporarily. Lorenzen skates back for it. He's back behind the net. Throws it up to Christensen. Christensen tries to hit it. Puts it out of Metro. Nice save by Lila. Lila's playing nets tonight. Lorenzen throws it up the boards. Tries to hit Hagen. Comes back out. Rasmussen has it and throws it back over to Lorenzen. You know, the funny tear him off the boards. Hagen dumps it out. Gets Lorenzen. Lorenzen tries to get it to Christensen, but Christensen gets checked off the puck. Davis back behind the net with it now. Davis tries to throw it across, gets blocked by Metro. Metro throws it up front. Net was wide open, couldn't get a stick on it. That comes up to the point for Metro and comes out of the zone. Erickson chasing after it now. Comes out. Swarthout has it along the boards. Comes in deep. Sestefan with it. Gets it up to Erickson. Back to Sestefan. Sestefan tries to shove it up the boards again. Stays there. Ulrich down with it now. Scoots it up along the board. Swarthout with it along center ice now. Gets up to Ulrich. Bounces off Ulrich's stick. Comes out to Erickson. Erickson's got Swarthout. Erickson's shot goes over the net. Comes all the way up to Johnson at the point. Metro carries it out, but Hagen picks it up, or Ulrich picks it up. Gets it back to Sestefan. Shot goes over the net. Comes out to Swarthout. East Metro will control. Brings it back into the zone. Bounces over to Johnson. Johnson shoves it in. Let's see who that Schwartzball. Puck comes up. Johnson's able to keep it in. He throws it down deep along the boards. Breaker chasing after it. Comes up to Eide. Eide gets it back to Schwartzball. Schwartzball sends it back. Comes back to Armentrout. Armentrout sends it over to Eide. Heidi's shot gets blocked. Comes out. Gets deflected. Heinrich with it now. Metro throws it back in deep in the zone. Eide chasing after it. Eide gets brought down. No call there. Puck comes out, deflected off a Heinrich skate. Comes up to Schwartzball. Schwartzball, Raker. Schwartzball gets it, throws it out. Hagen and Lorenzen come out. Shot goes wide of the net. That comes up to Metro. Goes behind the net for Eide. Eide doubles back. Goes up the boards to Hagen. Jumps Hagen's stick. Metro's able to keep it into the zone. Comes back to Armentrout, back behind the net. Armentrout shoves it up to Lorenzen. Lorenzen throws Kreisler up to Hagen. It's deflected. Comes up to the point for East Metro. Blocked. Comes up to the point again. Shot. Comes all the way through. Wheeler save. And it's a goal. Wheeler stopped that initially. Bounced over his shoulder. Like East Metro player was right there to stuff it into the net. So it's 1-0 with 10 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the first period. Ulrich to take the face off. He's got Swarthout to his left, Eriksson to his right. Out back is Davis and Rasmussen. Up comes out. East Metro control. Bring it to center ice. Off the Rasmussen skate. Goes back to Davis. Davis throws it up to Eriksson. Eriksson will carry it up. Sends it over to Swarthout. Swarthout goes wide, gets to Eriksson. Eriksson tries to get it back to Swarthout. Blocked by Eriksson in the corner. Eriksson throws it out to Ulrich. Puck comes all the way along the boards. Metro will carry it out. Puck tucked away by Swarthout. Stays in the zone. Comes cross ice. They'll dump it in. Go off for a line change. Davis back for it. He deflects it up. Metro is able to keep it in. Out front. Shot. Goes wide of the net. Deflected wide. Goes out front. They're able to get that up to the point. Shot goes wide of the net again. Comes up to the point. Schwartzball in there to hassle it. Puck comes out. Davis has it. Tries to hit Reichert. They'll come all the way back down. And it's going to be an icing call on CCHA. Nope, they waved it off. Puck comes out. Johnson has it alongside the boards. Sends it cross right to Sestefan. Sestefan goes back. Hits Reichert. Reichert's got Heinrich. Heinrich gets checked off the puck. It's Metro, putting a little pressure on. Sestefan steps up, tries to keep it in. He's got it now. He dumps it back into the zone. Heinrich and Hagen chasing in after it. Puck comes all the way out to Johnson. Johnson bounces it on the board, sends it back in, but Metro's right there to carry it right back out again. Out on Lila. Lila deflects it into the corner. Runs in there. His puck gets deflected. Sestefan gets it out of the zone. Gets up to the Metro player. Christensen deflects that puck over. Johnson stands up the player. Hagen trying to get a stick on that. Metro comes over. Puck gets deflected. Metro up front. Shot. Nice save by Lila. Sestefan has it in the corner. Dumps it back over. Comes up to the point for West Metro. West Metro shot on Lila. Save. And Sestefano sends down the length of the ice for an icing call. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the first period. Score is East Metro 1, CCHA 0. Ulrich line will come out. Ulrich into the face-off, sends it in the corner for Eide. Eide throws it alongside the board. Hits Swarthout. Swarthout deflects it up. Gets it to Eriksson. Eriksson gets it to hit. Ulrich on! Oh, and he can't get the puck out. Puck comes up. Nice shot by Ulrich. For Swarthout. Well saved by East Metro. 7 minutes left here in the first period. Ulrich line will stay out there. He's got Eriksson to the right. Swarthout to the left. Puck comes into the corner. Metro throws it back behind the net. Puck comes up to Armentrout. Armentrout's shot gets deflected. Comes all the way back to Eide. Eide picks it up. Sends it up to Swarthout. Swarthout tries to cover it ahead. Armentrout picks it up. Gets it out of the zone. Metro throws it back into their zone. Regrouping. Comes cross ice. Carries it in. We're going to get an offsides call on Metro. 6:31 left in the first period. East Metro up 1-0 over CCHA. Heinert line comes out. Breaker to his right. Schwartzball to his left. Back is Johnson and Armentrout. Or Johnson and Sestefan. Puck comes into the corner for Sestefan. He has it back behind the net. Picked up by Metro. They throw it back behind the net. Throw it out front. Shot gets blocked. It's a race. Schwartzball will get there. Breaker helps him out. Pushes the puck into the zone. Heinert there with it. Gets thrown back. Just jumps it over Sestefan's stick. Johnson back for it in the corner. Gets it up to Sestefan. Sestefan loses the stick on it. Goes off front. And we're going to get a penalty for cross-checking. Looks like it's going to be on Schwartzball. So East Metro will go up on a power play with 5 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the first period. Lorenzen up to take the face-off. Puck's dropped, goes into the corner. Metro controls. Comes up to the point. Back over. Cross ice. Slap shot. Miss. Picked up. Up to the point for Metro. Shove it across. Skated in. Christensen pokes out that one. Comes out to the point. That'll come out of the zone. We're going to get an outside call on Metro. All right. Minute and 31 seconds left in the power play for East Metro. Lorenzen steps in for the face-off. Puck comes out. Metro controls. Sends it across ice. Gets the point. They skate in. Lorenzen picks the puck. They'll shove it up the boards. Comes up. Sestefan steps on it. Christensen sends it back into the Metro zone. Metro regroup. Center ice. Skated in. Blocked. Comes to the point. Christensen picks it up. He throws it up to Ulrich. Ulrich will carry it out of the zone. Got Swarthout coming up off to his left. He gets poked up the way. Metro is picked back up again. Swarthout comes in, breaks up that play. Comes up on Lila, and Lila is going to cover the play. Four minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first period. 47 seconds left in the power play for East Metro. Ulrich line will stay out there, so it's Ulrich and Swarthout up front. Davis and Rasmussen out back. Up comes back around the back of the boards. Metro has it. Comes up to the point. Metro throws it around front. It's deflected. Nice job, guys. Keep at it. Rasmussen hassling him in the corner. Comes around back. Metro has it in the corner. 15 seconds left in the power play for Metro. Shot gets through the Lila and he covers it. 10 seconds left in the power play for East Metro. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the first period. Been pretty fast paced. Score is East Metro 1, CCHA 0. Swarthout to take the face off. He sends it, tries to get it in the corner, and does. Rasmussen's there, he pokes it alongside the boards. Comes up to the point. Shot. Nice job by Davis deflecting it. Both teams are at full strength. Puck comes out. Schwartzbauer sends that down. No icing. He's sending it, going in after it. He breaks the play up. We're on a line shift here. Puck comes out to the center. Comes back to Johnson. This is waiting for Schwartzbauer to get on pass. Schwartzbauer dunks it in. Comes back up. Sestefan pinches down, keeps it into the zone. Puck comes out front. All the way across ice. Shot on Lila. He'll deflect it into the corner. Puck comes out to Reichert. Reichert throws it out to center ice. He gets laid out. Puck comes back. Schwartzbauer just pulls it in offsides. 3 minutes and 1 second left here in the first period. Smith for East Metro up 1-0 over CCHA. Lorenzen line out there now. Scott Hagen to his right, Christensen to his right, left. Puck comes out into the zone, cross ice. Puck comes all the way down. Heidi will pick it up back behind the net. Sends it up the boards to Christensen. Comes up to the point, deflected. And Leroy's going to glove that with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the first period. Lorenzen line will stay out there. Lorenzen in for the face-off. Puck comes up to the point for Metro. Gets through to Leroy. Leroy covers it again. Lorenzen steps in, sends it in the corner for Armentrout. Armentrout throws it along the boards with Hagen. Hagen tries to push it up the point. Comes through. Heidi blocks that puck. Comes all the way back. Heidi back behind the net with it. Puck sets it away. Lorenzen gets it up to Christensen. Christensen back to Lorenzen. Heidi pokes it over to the boards. Trying to get it up to Christensen. Stuck in his skates. Lorenzen picks it up. We go back behind the net. Has it alongside the boards. Metro will come away with it. Shot and Leroy covered. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the first period. Ulrich line will come out. Davis and Rasmussen out back. Ulrich steps in for the face-off. Goes back behind the net. Metro throws it up to the point. Shot goes down. Davis deflects it, has it along the board, gets it to Ulrich. Ulrich gets around one player, gets it over to Hagen, or the Swarthout. Swarthout brings it into the corner, gets checked alongside the boards. Ulrich throws it up to Rasmussen. Rasmussen shot, glove saved by Metro. Oh, I forgot about the loud clapper. The loud clapper. Ulrich in to take the face off. Puck goes deflected, blocked by Metro. They bring it into the zone. Davis goes down. Shot. Nice save by Lila. Good save by, or good clear by Rasmussen. Fanned on the shot. Comes up to the point. Down to Rasmussen. Rasmussen throws it up. Deflected by Swarthout. Doesn't leave the zone though. Rasmussen has it. Gets it up to Swarthout. Swarthout comes out. Brings it out of the zone. Back to Armentrout. To Rasmussen. Rasmussen over to Davis. Davis throws it across the boards. Schwartzbauer in, helping out. Ulrich is there. He gets it back to Rasmussen. Rasmussen to Armentrout. Breaker deflects it into the zone. Tries to keep it in. Doesn't stay. Comes back down. Sestefan there. He picks it up. Gets it to Heinert. Back to Sestefan. Comes out to center ice. Puck comes out into the zone. Shot. Lila deflects it into the corner. Sestefan there. Slaps at it. Comes up to the point. Deflected off of Heinert. Comes cross ice with Schwartzbauer. Schwartzbauer throws it alongside the boards. And the net is off its wings. 21 seconds left here in the first period. Score is East Metro 1, CCHA 0. Ulrich line will come out, along with Ermentrout and Eide. Puck goes over to the boards, picked up by Metro. Gets through, and he was able to help that puck into the corner. Metro picks it up. Deflected by Erickson, comes down. Ulrich has it, loses it. Picked up by Schwartzbout. Dropped to Ulrich. Ulrich gets taken out, no call there. And that is the end of the first period, folks. Stick around, fun game so far. Score here after the first period is East Metro 1, CCHA 0. All right, we're back for period number 2. Like the Heinert line will come out. Sports Ballady to his left, Riker to his right. Up back is Ermentrout and Heidi. Heinert in for the face-off. Comes out to Heidi. Over to Ermentrout. Ermentrout sends it up. Oh, bad bounce off of Riker's skate. Metro carries it in. Tries to center. Nice block by, I think that was Johnson. Sporthout tries to hit Heinert. Heinert's got it. That's Reichert. Excuse me. I know my own son. Reichert back behind the net. Heinert comes in to help out. East Metro comes away with it. They carry it down. Bring it in. Shot and Lila. Goes wide of the net. Shot comes through Lila and he'll cover it. 14 minutes and 17 seconds left during the second period. Lorenzen line will come out. Hagen to his left. For Hagen and Christensen out with him. Sestafant and Johnson. Johnson throws it back behind the net. Just out of Hagen's reach. Comes up to the point. Back to Sestafant. He throws it to the corner. Along the boards. Funny Karam. He picked up on it. Christensen has it. He gets blocked off the puck. Puck comes cross ice. Johnson will dump it in. And we're going to get an offside zone. Puck will come out to center ice. Lorenzen will step in. Christensen to his left. Hagen to his right. Comes out to Christensen. Christensen skates it in. He goes wide. Shoots one wide of the net. Hagen in after it. Nice check by Lorenzen. Comes around back of the net. Net's off. They're rechecking it. We'll do a face-off to the left of Lila. Right, yep, left of Lila. Get a line change here. Ulrich line will come out with Swarthout and Erickson. Sestafant and Johnson will stay out there. Puck comes over to Johnson. Goes around back of the net. Gets it to Erickson. Erickson can't get a stick on it, trying to hit Swarth out. Puck comes that back to Sestafant. Deflected off the Swarth out. Back to Ulrich at the point. He slows it down. Stands on a shot. We get a little 2-on-1 action here. That comes after, bounces off Erickson. Nice save by Lila. Johnson throws it in the corner and then back behind the net. Swarth out with it alongside the boards. Gets it back to Sestafant. Sestafant throws it up to, tries to hit it Erickson. Shot, gets blocked. Sestafant will carry it up. Brings it down deep in the zone. Comes out to Ulrich in front. Ulrich's shot gets blocked. Ulrich has it. Tries to throw it out front. Puck comes down into the zone, gets dumped. Line change for Metro. Puck comes out, gets the sports foul. Breaker going after it alongside the net. He hands on it. Sports foul and Reichert in the corner with it now. Puck comes out. Shot. Lila sends it back behind the net. Sports foul throws it back around. Reichert chasing alongside the boards. Back to Heinert. Sestafant has it now. Gets it over to Reichert. And Reichert's going to go to the box for not sure what. 2 minutes for tripping. All right, so East Metro is going to go on power play for the next 2 minutes. There's 11 minutes and 56 seconds left here in the second. Looks like it'll be Lorenzen stepping in to take the face off in the penalty kill. Lorenzen gets a face off, sends it into the corner. East Metro controls. Have it down south. Skates it around, brings it up to the point. Puts it back, comes out of the zone, which is nice. Everybody will have to check up. Puck's drop. Let's get it back in. Shot. Lila throws it into the corner. Over the side for Metro. They come in, throw it up to the point. Puck gets deflected wide of the net. Lorenzen throws it. Christensen chips it. Gets it out of the zone. They regroup. Lorenzen putting some pressure on. Little shot on that. Oh, Lorenzen right there. Oh, it's covered by the East Metro player. Minute and 17 seconds left here in the power play for East Metro. Well, Richard cannot take the face off. He's got Swarth out up front with them. Up back is Ermentrout and Heidi. Ulrich sends it into the corner. East Metro controls. They bring it up. Deflected. Goes wide. Ermentrout back for it. Tries to get it out of the zone. Metro comes in. Throws it out front. Nice job by Heidi getting it out of the zone. He sends it up to Swarthout. Swarthout will get it out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Ulrich is right there to help out. It goes deep into the East Metro zone with about 45 seconds left on the power play for East Metro. East Metro carries in, throws it out front, gets deflected, and will come all the way out of the zone. About 30 seconds left here in the power play for East Metro. East Metro will dump it in. Armstrong's right there. He'll send it right back out again. Ulrich lifts a stick. Comes out. Erickson slaps at it. East Metro comes in. Go to steam. Nice job by Heidi blocking that play. Puck comes down low. East Metro shot. Nice save by Leo. And the net's off. Let's throw a little water on there so we can freeze it up a little bit. 10 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the second. 11 seconds left in the power play for East Metro. Heiner will come out to take the face off. Up comes out to the point for Metro. Shot goes wide of the net. Estefan's right there. He sends it up the boards for Heiner. Heiner tries to poke check that away. Both teams are at full strength. Check will come back out of the ice. Oh, that's a check. Nice save by Leela. Second there. And the puck comes out front. And Leela's going to cover that. Ah, shit. Estefan's going to go for roughing. All right. Well, East Metro will go back up on the power play with 9 minutes and 37 seconds left here in the second. Lorenzen will come out to take the face off. Hagen will be up front with him. Out back will be Johnson and looks like Armentrout. Puck comes out. Comes to the point. Over. Shot. Leela gloves it. 9 minutes, 27 seconds left here in the second period. 1:50 left on the power play. Lorenzen in to take the face off. Puck comes out. Shot saved by Leela. Comes over to Armentrout. Armentrout looks to hit Hagen. Missed him. East Metro comes in. Leela throws it into the corner. Goes up alongside the board. Puck comes over to Hagen. Hagen's going to send it all the way down. Actually, that's going to be icing. 1:18 left in the power play for East Metro. 8 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the second period. Christensen in to take the face off. Puck comes up to the point and out. And so face off come out of the zone. Christensen steps in for the face off again. Erickson up front with him. Puck comes down. Rasmussen and Davis out back. Davis has it back behind the net. Sends it alongside the boards. Comes up to the point. Back to Davis. Davis will flip it out. Picked up. Erickson's there to help out. Puck comes on the Christensen stick. He carries it in. Still there out front. Erickson passing. Puck comes into the zone. Into the corner for East Metro. He looked to do a wraparound, but he stopped short. Shot goes wide of the net. Up to the point for East Metro. He'll skate it in. Shot. Glove saved by Leela. 31 seconds left in the power play for East Metro. 8 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the second period. All right, Ulrich will step in and take the face off. Puck comes over to Armentrout in the corner. He bounces it off the board. Comes to his fourth out. Fourth out gets it to Ulrich. Nice job by Armentrout to keep that puck alongside the boards. Armentrout poke checking alongside. Gets it into the corner. Bodies the guy. Has it. Throws it alongside the boards. Comes up to the point. The shot comes into the zone. Comes right back out to the point again. Puck goes down deep. About 5 seconds left here in the power play. And both teams are at full strength. Up to the point. Shot. Wheel is there. Save. Armentrout having a few words with the East Metro player as he stumbles over the top of Leela. Both teams are at full strength. 7 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the second period. Heinert line will come out. Schwartzbaugh and Reichert out front too. Johnson and Sestefan will come out back. Heinert steps in for the face-off. Gets it. Shot goes over the net. Comes up to Schwartzbaugh. Schwartzbaugh throws it on cross ice. Deflected by Reichert. Reichert smacks at it. Goes back behind the net. Johnson's there. He throws it alongside the boards. Comes out to Reichert. Reichert tries to get out of his zone. And we're going to have another penalty, but it looks like it's going to be on East Metro. It's going to be a slashing call. So CCHA will finally go up at a power play with 7 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the first period. Ulrich, Heinert, and Swarthout up front. Johnson and Rasmussen out back. Puck comes out. Johnson chasing after it. He'll get there. Carries it back behind the net. Stops short. Gets it up to Ulrich. Ulrich puts it away. Center ice. East Metro sends it down deep. Rasmussen there for it. Swarthout throws it over to Johnson. Johnson back behind the net with it right now. Gets it up to Ulrich. Jumps Ulrich's stick. Comes back to him. Gets it to Heinert. Heinert carries it in. Stops short. Drops it to Swarthout. Swarthout gets it to Johnson. Johnson sends it back to Swarthout. Swarthout drops it to Johnson. Johnson over to Ulrich. Ulrich sends it back to Swarthout. Swarthout over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen sends it over to Johnson. Johnson to Swarthout. Swarthout shot. Goes over the net. Ulrich has it in the corner. Sends it over to Swarthout. Swarthout shot. Goes wide of the net. Ulrich picks it back up again. Sends it to Johnson. Heinrich gets dumped in front of the net. Johnson sends it down. Arm to Rasmussen. Back to Johnson. Comes out to the board. Swarthout skating back. Stop short. Up front. Wheeler forwards it up to an attack back to Swarthout. Swarthout is carried in. Sends it over to Johnson. Johnson sends it up to Lorenzen. Lorenzen shot right out front. Oh! Christensen just missed it. Puck comes out. Lorenzen able to keep it in. Both teams are at full strength. Puck comes across. Johnson can't handle it. Puck comes down into the zone. 5 minutes left in the second period. Erickson pinches. Keeps it into the zone. Comes out. Lorenzen back skating for it. Schwartzbaugh comes in. Comes out. Nice save by Lila. Lorenzen throws it back. It's Johnson. Johnson goes cross ice. Puck comes up to Schwartzbaugh, but he missed it. Back to Lorenzen. Lorenzen picks it up. He's been on the ice for a while. Puck comes all the way down to the zone. No icing call there. Johnson takes a hit back behind the net. Blocked by Lorenzen. Lorenzen dumps it into the zone. He'll go off for a line change along with Erickson. Christensen comes in. Chasing back behind the net. Puck comes out, center ice. Picked up by Hagen. Hagen throws it in deep. Comes in for it. East Metro comes in. Reichert breaks up the play. Puck comes out. Armentrout has it back behind the net. He doubles back, throws it out to Hagen. Hagen gets it out of the zone. Schwartzbaugh coming up. Swarthout. Puck comes out. Armentrout doubles back, gets it out of the zone. East Metro dumps it back in. About 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second. Heidi gets tied up back behind the net. East Metro tries to get it up the point. Erickson's right there. Erickson puts some pressure on. Comes up center ice. Shot gets broken up by Eide. Comes up to the point. Puck comes out to Ulrich. Ulrich trying to get it up to Reichert. Just missed him. He and Eriksson are coming up. Puck comes out. Brought in. Armitroff breaks it up. Gets it out to Reichert. Come on, Tom. Reichert dumps it in. He'll go in for a line change. Christensen, Hagen come out. Puck comes up to Rasmussen. Rasmussen gets poked off that puck. Puck comes out. Rasmussen controls. Gets it over to Eide. Eide throws it up the boards to Ulrich. Ulrich sends it in, only temporarily. Comes cross ice. Eide will pick it up in our zone. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second. Eide doubles back. Tries to hit Hagen. Puck comes into the corner for Eide. Puck comes out. Lorenzen throws across ice. Picked up. Shot. Goes over the net. Back to the point. Nice block by Lorenzen. Lorenzen deflected back to Rasmussen, I believe. Puck comes out to Lorenzen. Oh, and just blocked off his stick. Puck comes out to center ice. Special comes in. Shot goes wide of the net. Christensen takes it. Tries to hit Reichert, just missed him. He and Heiner chased in after it. Heiner in the corner. Reichert has it back behind him. Puck comes cross ice. Schwartzbell picks it up. He'll dump it into the zone. And not sure what happened. I think it might have gone into CCHA net or box. Face off will come outside of the zone. Ulrich line comes out. Swart out to his left. Eriksson to his right. Out there with Johnson and sets the front. Eriksson controls. He has it. Shot gets blocked. Gets it back. Gets blocked again. Throws it down to Swarthout. Eriksson picks it back up again, fighting for it in the corner. Comes up to the side. Johnson in to help him out. I think it's Swarthout fighting for it in the corner. Trying to get it out to either Eriksson or Ulrich. Johnson still pokes at it. Swarthout comes away with it. Gets taken off the puck. Bounces off Griff's skate. Comes up to Metro will carry it in. You'll stop that puck. Gets deflected into the net by Seth Stefan, and we're going to get a face-off with 40.9 seconds left here in the second period. All right. Lorenzen will come in, take the face-off. Hagen and Christensen. Eide and Armentrout out back. Puck comes out. Metro sends it to the point. Sends it down deep into the zone. Armentrout's there. He gets checked from behind that call. Shot on Lula. Save. Puck goes back behind the net. Armentrout has it. Gets it up to Hagen. Hagen gets it to Christensen. Christensen drops it to Lorenzen. Lorenzen will send it into the zone and skating after it. Christensen in helping out. East Metro comes away with it. Bounces it off of Hagen and comes back down. Throws it out front, and it's covered by Lula. 5.9 seconds left here in the second period. Score is East Metro 1, CCHA 0. Folks, there is going to be a resurfacing of the ice after this. So you'll be able to go and get a cocktail and come back and join us for the rest of the game. Armentrout picks it up. He'll throw it around the back of the net. And that'll do it for the second period. All right, tune in, folks. Exciting game. They'll resurface here. We'll be back in 10. the third and final period. First 15, lights. Score Metro East 1. 0. Heiner takes the face off. Metro controls. Back to Aiden. And he gets it to Sports Bow. Back to Raker.
Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy.
Throws to the corner. Sports Bow there. Throws it back out. Metro controls. To Sports Bow. Sports Bow will dump it.
Nice.
And a save for a change. Up comes cross ice.
Oh!
This is it. Here's Edie. Edie gets to Ulrich. Ulrich in the corner. He'll flip it up. Blocked by West Metro. Throws it back to Ulrich. Ulrich has Erickson.
Let's go, Griff!
Griff gets shot off the puck. Back to Ulrich. Comes back by Sestafon. Sestafon throws it up. Come all the way down to the end of the East Metro goalie. 15 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the third period. East Metro 1 All right, I think we're back here. Send us a group me if we're back live. No technical difficulty. Here comes Alila. He throws it into the corner. Rasmussen after it. Gets it up to Erickson. Excuse me, Christensen. Christensen and Hagen coming in. Christensen tries to wrap around. Gets it to Hagen. No! He can't get it over the net. Puck comes back down to Christensen. Christensen throws it over to Hagen. Goes through the crease. But it's just wide. Puck comes down. Sportsball has it. Sportsball skates it into the zone. Shot is wide of the net. Right to price the center. It's deflected up to Eide. Eide's shot. Oh, just wide of the net. Right there into the corner. Sportsball to help him out. Comes out center ice to Eide. Eide gets it to Heinert. Heinert deflects it. Comes out. This Metro in. Shot saved by Lula. Eide throws it along the boards to Riker. Riker will send it down. Gets it out of the zone. Puck comes out to center ice. Lands on it. Erickson. He's got Ulrich. Gets it over to Ulrich. Erickson to Ulrich, and Ulrich dug it and he was able to get it over the net. Nice play, boys. All right, Ulrich in to take the face off. Gets it to Erickson. Erickson sends it down into the corner, chasing after it. Comes back. Sestefan is right there. His shot goes wide of the net. Knocked down by Metro. Back up. Inspector carries it out. Sports ball, deflects that puck. Gets it back behind the net. Eide throws it up to Christensen. Christensen tries to get it out of the zone. Hit Hagen. Johnson has it now. He doubles back. Sends it cross ice to Christensen. Christensen has Hagen coming up along the right side of him. He throws it out front. Hagen's right there. He throws it back behind the net to Christensen. Christensen flips it along the boards, trying to get it out to Johnson. Comes out to Sestefan at center ice. Sestefan doubles back. Sends it over to Lorenzen. Lorenzen will dump it into the zone. Puck flutters out alongside of the net. Hagen loses an edge, goes into the net. Cross ice. Johnson able to knock that down, bounces off the boards to Christensen. Christensen trying to get it out of the zone. Sestefan comes and helps him out with that, and then we're going to get an offside foul. All right. Woo! Sorry about the delay there, folks. 5 minutes and 39 seconds left in the game. CCHA up 2-1 over East Metro. Heinert line out there with Raker to the right, Sportsball to the left. Back is Eide and Ermentrout. Puck comes out to center ice, back into Ermentrout. He'll chase back behind the net with it. He dumps it back alongside over to Sportsball. Funny Karam off the boards. Comes back, Heinert has it. Ermentrout goes through the crease, picked up by Schwartzball. Schwartzball can't get it quite out of the zone. Eide does. He gets it up to Heinert. Heinert dumps it in the zone. Riker chasing after it. Comes up alongside. East Metro will carry it. They bring it in. Shot, nice save by Lila. Sent out. Ulrich alongside the boards. Gets it up. Riker can help break that play up. Does a little bit. Go for him for a line change. Ulrich, or Schwartz out. Gets it out and then gets it to Riker. And Riker will send it all down. And no icing is called. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third period. Picked up by Rasmussen. Rasmussen sends it up alongside the boards. Puck comes out. Rasmussen will chase it. Shovels it over to Davis. Davis tries to get it out of the zone. It gets blocked. Up front, nice save by Lila. Ulrich picks it up. He'll flip it up. He tries to hit Erickson. He comes out of the zone, though, so East Metro will have to regroup. Poke check. We're going to get an offside call. As his poke checked away by Swarthout at the last second. All right, puck comes out of zone. 3 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the game. Lorenzen then takes the face off, comes up to the point, goes into the zone for the CCHA. Sestafont chasing after it. He gets it up to Christensen, I believe. Christensen tries to hit Hagen. East Metro controls. Back to Sestafont. Sestafont sends it cross ice and out of the zone. Comes back down deep. Rasmussen gets to Hagen. Hagen poke checks it away, gets it into the East Metro zone. Puck comes across all the way down, and we're going to get an icing call on East Metro. Puck will come all the way back down to the East Metro zone. Looks like it'll be to the left of the East Metro goalie. We'll have a line change here. Heinert line will come out with Schwartzbau and Reichert. Reichert will be to his right, Schwartzbau to his left. Sestafont and Johnson out back. Puck goes into the corner. Reichert chasing after it. Comes up. Nice job by Heinert. Gets to Reichert. Reichert keeps it out of the zone, only temporarily. Comes all the way down. Lilo deflects it back behind the net. Sestafont has it. He throws it up in the zone. It's going to come all the way down, and we're going to get an icing call on CCHA. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the game. Score is CCHA 2, East Metro 1. Ulrich's line will come out. Erickson and Swarthout along with him. Heidi and Armentrout out back. Takes the face off, comes up to the point for East Metro. East Metro shot goes wide of the net. Comes out to, hits Swarthout. Swarthout comes in, he's got Ulrich to back. Swarthout's in! Glove saved, and he's checked into the pipe. So the net's off. We'll redo that. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game. Let's go, boys. Ulrich to take the face off. Erickson to his right. Swarthout to his left. Ulrich in the corner with it. Comes all the way back behind the net. Comes alongside the boards. Armentrout's shot gets blocked out front. Picked up by East Metro. East Metro sends it across ice. They skated in. Broken up. Comes in. Score. All right, we're all tied up here. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game. Lorenzen in to take the face off, heading to his left. Puck comes back out to Rasmussen. Still at center ice. Lorenzen pokes at it. Rasmussen throws it up. He gets it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game. We're all tied up at twos. Lorenzen line will stay out there. Christensen to his left. Puck comes up to the point. Saved by Lila. Puck's out front. Lorenzen blocks. He's going to go off for a penalty. So with a minute and 50 seconds, East Metro will go up on a power play for the remainder of the game. Taking in to take the face off. We're going to get a timeout. All right, folks, let's take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, here we go. Minute and 50 seconds left in this game. We're all tied up at 2-2. Peggy takes face off. Ulrich takes face off, sorry. That comes back down. We're getting an offsides call. That can come out to center ice. That comes out to East Metro. We dump it into the zone. Armitrout's there. He gets it right back out. Ulrich has it. Scores out offsides. So face off and come outside of the zone. Minute 44 left in the power play. Ulrich in to take face off. Sort out to his right. That comes out to East Metro. They're setting it up. Come in. Ulrich there to Pester. Back to the point. Over. And handle the puck. Pressure. Up comes cross ice into the corner. Johnson has it. Sends it out. It's not their time to get it out front. He does. Armitrout poke checks that away. Nice job. Dropped to East Metro. Picked up by Armitrout. Armitrout puts it out to Swarthout. Swarthout bounces along the boards. Brings it back. Armitrout pinching down. Tries to keep it in. 3-on-1 right now. Nice save by Lila. That comes into the corner for Armitrout. Sends it out. Tries to get out of zone. Can't. Hits Swarthout. Puck comes down. Drop. That comes out front. Drag. No. Oh, comes out of the zone. 22 seconds left here in the game. That comes out to East Metro. 15 seconds left. Got a little bit of a breakaway. USA. Goal. Nine minutes and 5 seconds here. East Metro goes up 3-2 over CCHA. And a power play goal. Einert line out, take the face off. Schwartzbauer to the left, Reicher to the right. That comes into the East Metro zone. Schwartzbauer there. East Metro about ready to do the game. All right, folks, exciting game. You can come away with the W or the T. Nice job, though. All right, we'll keep you posted on tomorrow's game. Not quite sure what time it'll be, but we'll keep you posted. Hey, thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Have a great rest of your evening.